Hello, attractive human. Ever wonder why dating seems so difficult in this generation? Well, let's take a moment to delve into the modern dating dilemma. You see, the landscape of dating has dramatically evolved over the years, largely due to the influence of technology and social media. Once upon a time, dating was about meeting someone in person, getting to know them, and building a connection. But now it's as if we're shopping for a partner from a catalog on our smartphones. We're swiping left, swiping right, and often swiping into confusion. This brings us to the paradox of choice. With so many options at our fingertips, we're constantly left wondering if there's someone better out there. It's the classic fear of missing out, or as we know it, FOMO. The more choices we have, the harder it is to make a decision, and the more likely we are to feel dissatisfied with our choice. So, is technology the real villain here, or is there more to it? Stay tuned as we unravel this complex web. Let's rewind a bit. Was dating really easier in the past, or is it just rosy retrospection? Picture this: a time without swiping left or right, without dating apps, and without the anonymity of the internet. Dating was a dance of sorts, a dance of courtship, where every step was taken with careful thought and consideration. Traditional norms dictated the pace, and expectations were clear. It was a simpler time, where the emphasis was on in-person interactions. A time when you could hear the inflection in someone's voice, see the twinkle in their eye, and feel the chemistry in real time. But it wasn't all roses. The limitations were palpable. The dating pool was often confined to your immediate surroundings. You couldn't just expand your horizons with a click, and your choices were often influenced by societal norms and expectations. Dating in the past may seem simpler, but it had its own challenges. Change is inevitable, but is it always for the better? Now let's juxtapose these two eras and see what we get. Once upon a time, dating was a relatively straightforward affair. You'd meet someone, strike up a conversation, and if sparks fly, you'd ask them out on a date. It was a simple human interaction that had its own charm. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses. The pool of potential partners was limited, and there was a lot more pressure on each date since options were few. Fast forward to today, and the dating landscape has changed dramatically. Technology has given us a vast ocean of potential partners at our fingertips. Dating apps, social media, and online platforms have made it incredibly easy to meet new people. It's like having a supermarket of love interests, where you can pick and choose based on your preferences. However, this abundance also brings its own set of problems. The paradox of choice comes into play. With so many options, it's easy to fall into the trap of constantly seeking something better. It's like being stuck in a dating buffet where you're so overwhelmed by the variety that you can't decide what to commit to. Moreover, the impersonal nature of digital interactions can make dating feel transactional, reducing the magic of human connection to mere swipes and likes. The nuances of body language, tone of voice, and chemistry that are integral to human connection often get lost in the digital realm. And let's not forget the pressure of presenting a perfect image online. The need to curate an appealing digital persona can put undue stress on individuals, leading to a disconnect between their real and online selves. In contrast, the past had its own set of challenges, but also allowed for a more organic and intimate connection. The limitations of choice forced individuals to invest more in each interaction, leading to deeper connections. As you can see, each era has its own unique challenges and advantages, so where does the problem lie? Let's cut to the chase. Why is dating so hard in this generation? We've touched on several factors that contribute to this modern-day dating dilemma. The paradox of choice is a significant one. With so many potential partners at our fingertips, it's easy to fall into the trap of always looking for the next best thing, driven by a fear of missing out. Technology, while a fantastic tool, has also played a part in complicating matters. It's changed the way we connect, communicate, and even the way we perceive relationships. And let's not forget societal expectations that often leave us feeling pressured and overwhelmed. However, it's essential to remember that every generation has had its own unique set of dating struggles. The landscape of love is constantly shifting. What was once the norm becomes the exception, and vice versa. Remember, every era has its complications. The key is to adapt, learn, and find what works best for you in this ever-evolving world of dating. Be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and keep being curious, beautiful, and continue learning. Check out some of my other videos and keep staying curious.